The North Central College wrestling team wins its third straight CCIW title. Men's and women's basketball are wrapping up the regular season, and the track and field programs compete at the Chicagoland Championships. All this and much more as the Cardinal Report rolls on. A week ago, the North Central College wrestling team sent all 10 wrestlers to the championship round during the CCIW tournament. Joining me today is the coach of the Cardinals, Kevin Bratland. Coach, getting all 10 wrestlers to the championship round had to put a smile on your face.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, to win 10 matches straight, some of them in the fashion that we did is a great accomplishment for our team. It was a goal that we set and then accomplishing that goal.
This is the third straight year you guys won the CCIW tournament, and your third straight Coach of the Year title,
Yep.
CCIW Coach of the Year title. Just kind of talk about the accomplishments you guys keep on achieving year in and year out.
You know, I think a lot of it comes with the support of the school. You know, without, I guess it'd be, what is my fourth year? So 5 years ago, the position at North Central College, they made the wrestling coach just a full-time wrestling coach. Before it was a part-time wrestling coach, part-time something else, either football or whatever. And then now we have a new wrestling room, now we have a GA, so we keep adding things to our program. People want to be successful, so they come to a successful program. Also, I guess success breeds success, and is really kind of what it is.
You talk about success breeding success. When you first started as head coach of the program, Elmhurst College won the CCIW.
Yep.
The past 3 years, North Central's won it. 2 years ago, the margin of victory was 3 points. This year was 5.5 points. Just kind of talk about dueling it out with Elmhurst every year.
Yeah, I mean, they're a program you have to respect. You know, they're good year in and year out, and we know at this point in time, and this decade, whatever, going into the conference tournament, they're the team that we're gonna have to compete with the most. And it is what it is, really. We know that's the way it is, and we prepare accordingly.
Now they have two marquee wrestlers. One of those is 125-pounder Jake Oster, and he took on Joe Norton in the championship matchup last Thursday.
Yeah, Jake's a real tough wrestler. I would say defensively, scrambling. I mean, he's one of the best guys in the nation at doing that. And Joe's come close to beating him. A handful, like in the last Cardinal Report, Jake said they wrestled 10 times. I had no idea what it was, and Joe's been close, numerous times. And I don't know, I guess we'll find out again here in the future what's going to happen.
Well, this time Joe lost in a decision 5-2, but I know Jake's been battling some injuries, throughout the season this year. At the beginning of this matchup, Joe was really the aggressor and looked like he was going to score some points, but he just had a hard time getting those takedowns.
Yeah, I mean, Oster's real tough when you get in his legs. Real good scrambler. I mean, he knows he lives off those positions. So those are some of his best positions to be in. And when you wrestle on a guy's best position, it's tough to beat him.
In the 184-pound championship matchup, Gabe Ewell, the number 3 ranked wrestler by D3Wrestling.com, he won his 4th straight CCIW championship. I believe he's the second person in the history of the North Central College program to accomplish that feat.
Yeah, I mean, despite what people say or how many teams there are in the CCIW, you would think it would be, I guess, in people's minds, it would be like an easy feat because there's 4 teams in the CCIW that have wrestling, but obviously it's not. I mean, there's only been 2 guys that have done it, and Gabe's kind of created a legacy for himself, I guess, and for everybody else to kind of look up to and try to I guess, kind of catch him or whatever. I guess whatever the phrase is, but.
Well, he won that matchup in a decision 6-1, and a lot of times when we're out there with the camera, Gabe in these matches, he's winning them very easily. How does it help him, hinder him going into the regionals?
I think we're better off this year than we were last year going into regionals. Just a lot fresher, a little healthier, and just kind of rolling with the records that Gabe's been breaking. 4-time Pete Wilson champion, 4-time conference champion. I mean, he really only has one other, I guess a few more goals to accomplish: regional champion, national champion.
Absolutely. Nathan Fitzenrider, 133-pound. He's the number 1 ranked wrestler by D3.com. He won by a major decision, 9-1.
Yeah, Nathan he got hurt last year, and him sitting, like he had mentioned before, him sitting out that year kind of increased his desire to wrestle. And he's really showing it. He's in the room working hard, and he's trying to improve every single match. And there's a huge difference from the beginning of the year until now. I mean, the guy's right now, he's unstoppable.
Yeah, you can see the passion in his face. 141-pounder Andrew Zobak, he beat Ryan Early from Elmhurst. And Zobak, you didn't know if he was going to be wrestling 141 and 149.
Yeah, we move him around a little bit depending on, I guess, how healthy our team is, what's going on in the lineup. He's a guy that's been battling a few injuries this year. He actually hadn't even wrestled since January. Prior to that conference, I guess he wrestled a couple times the weekend before, but so now he's got some more matches in, and we look for great things coming regional.
Absolutely. 174-pounder Quan Brown, he won his second CCIW title, this time at 174 pounds, beating Augustana's Alex Barba.
Yeah, Quan's moved up 2 weight classes, won at 157 last year, won at 174 this year, and he just feels a lot better at 174. He's really quick. When you're at 157, guys are still quick as well, and he's cutting weight. Didn't really feel that great. Moved up to 174 where he can really utilize his quickness. He's a real long, lanky guy, so he's been real tough. I mean, has had a great season.
Well, he and the Cardinals both were very tough on Thursday night at Gregory Arena. The North Central College wrestling team edged out Elmhurst by 5.5 points to win their third straight conference title. We got reactions from the tournament in this week's What's the Word?
And that was one of our goals from the beginning of the season, was to win the CCIW, so I'm glad that we accomplished it. I attribute most of that to my coaches, Kevin and Carl, and our whole entire team. We got a great team, and the practice room is outstanding. I mean, they push us to our limit every day, and I mean, that's the only reason why we're out here doing our best.
And we had 10 in the finals, only 4 champs, but we really got it done in the first round with getting 10 in the finals. We all have really good conditioning, and it's something the coaches really emphasize. So wrestling at Elmhurst, we know we got better conditioning than them. We know we can wear them out and take it in the third period.
You know, the CCIW has a great history. There's a lot of good wrestlers. You know, we've been producing national champs and All-Americans and guys making it to the national tournament. So, you know, the teams keep getting better. All of us keep getting better, and so it makes this tournament a lot tougher, but it makes a great showing come nationals time.
Good team win, good. Everybody's feeling well. Kevin got Coach of the Year, so it just shows that we're moving up. Just concentrate on a few things I need to work on, stay in shape, and then just feel healthy and strong going when we travel to Minnesota next week.
Well, we just heard Coach Marinetti from Elmhurst talk about how tough the CCIW is, and this tournament didn't even see Johnny Starzyk wrestle.
Yeah, he's been battling an injury, but he'll be back in the lineup for regionals, and he's good, 100% ready to go. And we had some depth at 141, and decided to utilize that depth and focus on more of the national tournament for him.
Now, does Johnny feed off kind of like somebody like Gabe? Does he feed off what Gabe's been able to accomplish at the program, even though he's new to the program, transfer in?
I think Johnny's very unique. He's just mentally tough, and he thinks he can beat anybody in the nation. It doesn't really matter what's going on around him. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. He thinks he can beat anybody, and that's why he's so competitive, and that's why he's so good.
Well, stay tuned as 184-pounder Gabe Ewell and 125-pounder Joe Norton join us to talk Cardinal wrestling. We'll be right back.